going on, family? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this from. Really quick, I'm just going to talk. I don't know where this video is going to go or whatever, but just want to encourage everybody that is at a place in their life where it just seems like nothing is going right. You know, you can love someone, you can be there for them, you can give your all, and it still won't be enough. And a lot of times that is a reflection of them and not you. And it's not deflecting things at all, but you know, it's easy for, you know, you to look at your own faults. And I always tell people to make sure that you're looking within. Relationships are never built overnight. Marriages that have been together for 25 years, the stories, the horror stories, the things that they have been through, the ups and downs. A lot of people are just complacent when they're with each other. A lot of marriages, for some people, are not about growth. Because some people are just together based off of what they can do for each other. It's kind of like a business deal for a lot of folks. And then you have those relationships and those marriages to where there is such an emotional connection that they had between each other, that the bond is so different that it almost seems unrealistic. And then you have people that are together and they fight the entire time. Every time you turn around, there's always something going on in their marriage and their relationship. There's a lot of things that's taking place, and a lot of it has to do with a lot of unresolved issues and things that have manifested, and a lot of times it's not easy. Let me say this: marriage and relationships just in general are not easy. One moment a person will tell you they love you, the next moment they'll block you. The next moment they'll tell you that, you know, they miss you and they want you and all these things or whatever. But you have to understand one thing: they have to meet you halfway as well as you meet them halfway. The expectations for the marriage or the relationship is always about what the person expects from you. But then when you start to talk about your expectations, it gets a little much more difficult. There's a lot of gray areas in between there, because most of the time they don't see their own faults. They're always lashing out at you. They're always complaining. They're always talking about the issues and the things that, you know, when it comes to you, but they never see the things that they do wrong. And, you know, what is it that they're trying to do to make things better between you? Or how are they trying to meet you halfway? A lot of women nowadays, you know, they expect for a man to chase them, which is okay. But even within the chasing, what are you doing to meet him halfway? What are you doing to make yourself available for him? And, you know, I've heard it over and over again throughout my relationships. Oh, you're just too busy. You don't have time, and this and that and all these other things. It's not even about that. The thing about it is that even though my life is so busy, I still have time for the woman that I love. The problem is that when I do make time, it's an inconvenience for them. And I look at it like this, you all. Let's just be honest. If I can take out time out of my busy schedule to make time for you, but then when I have time for you, you're too busy for me, how is that fair to me? But then you want to complain that I'm too busy. You know, it's something how relationships and marriages can, you know, things can be one-sided and flip-flopped. But even within everything that you deal with, there has to be a level of compromise. You have to be willing to compromise with each other. Growth is essential. But even within the growth, there's going to be moments that you're going to have to fight for what you want. I refuse to allow myself to go through the cycles of the things I've been through. I refuse to give somebody else power over my life that I gave them in the past, only to end up wondering what happened because I gave them power that I shouldn't have given them because they were irresponsible with the love, with our commitment, and our dedication to each other. When you find someone that's willing to go to the end for you, regardless of what you all are dealing with, that's priceless. And the reason why that's priceless is because nowadays, if people cannot get what they want from you at a fast pace or a fast rate, then they want to move on. Because people say, oh my God, I'm getting older. I don't have time for this. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready for this. So do you think somebody's going to jump into a marriage because you're ready? If somebody makes you wait 3 years, that's too long for some of you all because you're already in your 40s and you're ready to commit now. And I get it. But you have to earn that from that man. You have to earn that from that woman. Just because you're ready doesn't mean everybody else is ready for the same thing that you're ready for, because you have to earn it. Everything takes time. It's the cycle of life. And I know that I'm rambling and I'm going on, but I know what I'm saying is helping somebody, because we're at a place in our life right now to where we can't afford to be stagnant. We can't afford to allow ourselves to go through the cycle of getting involved with somebody, falling in love with them, only for them to walk away, but then still profess their love for you. And them leaving is not, most of the time, it's not a sign of you. Let me say that. It is not a sign of you. It is a sign of their commitment, because their commitment level is them saying, you know what? I want this within 6 months. I want this within a year. This is the way I picture my life. This is the way I picture my marriage. I picture my relationship. They don't know how to communicate properly when it comes to building. And you deserve love. You deserve a man that wants to commit to you, that wants to love. You deserve a woman that wants to commit and love you. But more than anything else, stop selling yourself short based off of what everybody else wants while you're lacking in your own.